Hello guys. It is literally 9:48 p.m. and I am having a really shit mental health day. It was a rough day at work. It was really just not the vibes today. We went to the park and it just didn't, like, everything kind of like fell apart there, but that's not why we're here to talk. I am going to be making some chocolate chip strawberries, and I figured we could talk a little bit about some romance plans. Just like hang out with me, and then we'll bake some more tomorrow, but I figured it could be a very cute little fun impromptu baking vlog. So let me go grab my strawberries because I literally totally forgot that, so 1 second. Okay, so we're back. I left my fridge door open. I don't know why I did that. But now, so yeah, I had a very crap, oh my god, stupid camera not being in frame. And then it's flipping me upside down. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I have no idea why it's being so weird tonight. But anyway, I look like crap. I'm fully aware. Like I said, bad mental health day. But moving aside from that, if you're a local or if you've gone to Connections, why is it that it always takes like 100 years to get your food? Because I made the mistake of, like, I had a little bit of a mentee B earlier, so mental breakdown. And I did not eat lunch because of it, because when I get really anxious, I literally cannot, these did not even melt at all, guys. Like, what the hell? Maybe I did it wrong. Like, look at these. They didn't even melt. I have to remember. It's been a minute since I've done this, but oh yeah, no, they totally did not. Okay, put those back in. But what I was saying is, like, I get that way and then I just don't want to eat anything, which I know is not like what I should do whatsoever. I just have a really hard time. So I figured I have like all these planned, like these treats. We're gonna go see Madame Web tomorrow, me and my dad and my brother. And I was like, well, I wanna make strawberries and I wanna make cake and I wanna, but I don't have time to do all of it tomorrow. Cause I'm flying out to see my boyfriend Thursday. So, and work has been rough. So I haven't had time to kind of like do anything that I normally would be able to do. So I'm already packed and everything other than like major, like minor little toiletries. So I was like, I want to do these, and like I want us to have these to eat tomorrow, and then we can kind of do like a little bit of a breakfast / day in the life if it's possible. It's just my brother paying for the Madame Web tickets. But yeah, so a couple things I do want to talk about is I picked up the first one in this Tokyo Ever After series. I got the second one when I went to Barnes, when was that? 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I think. And I picked up the second one because it was on the buy one, get one 50% off. And I'm so excited to read this because the girl was like, oh, I really like this one. Yeah, it was before MegaCon. And she was like, oh, my battery's flashing. No. Hello, it is the next morning. Well, this is ever zoom in, there we go. And shocker, both of my batteries were not charged. So, we are currently back at home. I just got back from hanging with my dad and little brother. We went to go see Madame Web tonight. I'm gonna put you on this big old pack of razors. And hopefully that the angle works. Why, of course it doesn't. Please hold. Okay, now that we're in frame. Yeah, so like I was saying, please excuse me pulling at my pants because these are literally the old leggings, so I need to get my new ones. But we went to go see Madame Web tonight. I don't think it was like horrible, like fun fact in case you're curious about my opinions. I don't think it was awful. It wasn't like, if you're going, let me just say this because it's not gonna have spoilers. If you're going expecting a Spider-Man movie, or like a superhero movie, I should say, it's not that. I don't really know how to describe it other than I went in with no expectations because I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't sure, like, you know, what we were kind of getting into, but I do, it's not that it was a bad movie, it's just not, it's not like a superhero movie. So I saw a lot of people rating it that got to go to the premiere. What do you call it? A like 3 out of 10? I don't think it was a 3 out of 10. And sorry, I'm writing the address for my luggage tag because I can't find the other one that I had. I'm sure it's somewhere in this apartment. I have no idea where. But basically, I think it's good. It's just not like phenomenal. That being said, it's not a bad movie. I would recommend you go see it, and then you can form your own opinions for yourself. But, I had kind of a crappy day at work. No, we're not going into that mindset because I don't believe in doing that. But we are, sorry, I literally have to wash my hands because I picked up stuff off the floor. We are going to be making Valentine's Day cookies. How are we doing that, you ask? I have these little M&Ms that I was supposed to put in a candy bowl because my mom used to do that, and I'm trying to do some of the things she used to do when we were kids. And I didn't do that. So, find my baking tray. We're gonna be using my baking tray. I do technically have little heart cookie cutters that I bought specifically for Valentine's Day. We shall see how this works. Basically, I'm just in a very baking mood, like a baking mood. I was initially going to make these for earlier in the day, and then I just literally didn't. God, what the? Sorry. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to. I had an appointment to do some stuff for, since my mom's passing, we had an appointment today with the bank. So, that is completed. One thing, unfortunately, left on the dock. Did I take off my ring? I did. Oh, how am I gonna, okay, we're gonna take a spoon and do this because I feel like if we don't, it's not gonna work any other way. But yeah, so I figured we could sit and chat about everything, but I also got my dad and my brother Valentine's Day gifts. Technically, my brother got me something too. My dad, the poor man, was like, oh my God, I forgot to get you something. I'm like, I'm not worried about it. It's really not the end of the world kind of deal. But like, I get this stuff like way in advance because that's like how my mom and I used to do it. Is like we would go to the store and we would pick out like everything. My brother and I would basically pick out like everything we kind of wanted, or it would just be like the two of us. Her and I would go to the store because she was like my go-to buddy for everything. So obviously I don't have that go-to buddy anymore. I'm not trying to make this sad, I promise. But so now that has resorted to kind of me, like Christmas, like the planning and the stockings and everything kind of was on me to figure out all of that. So that is what we're doing now. I have like a couple things I kind of like want to do. So for Easter, we used to do like Easter trees in Michigan. I don't know if you guys, where you're from, if you do those, but we do like, basically it's like started like from, my family's from the South. So like a lot of my relatives live in West Virginia or Kentucky on my mom's side. And they used to do what they call egg trees. If you live in the South, you're probably familiar with them. Basically, you just like hang eggs from trees. And I had a few people tell me, they were like, what are you talking about? That's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But I grew up with egg trees. And so we have a small like kind of tree and a couple like shrubbery bushes in the front yard of my parents' house. And so I am going to make one there. I looked on Amazon, I'm just gonna like buy a bunch of eggs, and then basically you tie them to the tree with fishing line. And they're really, really cute. I like doing it. It reminds me of my childhood, and yeah, so I can't wait to do that when I come back because that's the next holiday I'm prepping for. I really like celebrating. My mom, always when we were younger, like celebrating every holiday was big for her. Like we even had little decorations for St. Patrick's Day. So for me, like it's important and it means a lot. So that's why I like to do it. But I do leave on my flight tomorrow, so I have to make sure I have everything. I couldn't find my luggage tag like I was telling you guys earlier. So I had to go to Target before the movie and do all that. Plus I was taking some pictures for Instagram that they will be posted by the time this video is live, but I didn't have a chance to work on those earlier today. I've been having like just like a couple of low, like that's just grief. So if you're going through it, I'm right there with you. Some days you have okay days, and then other days you have really terrible days. And this week I've been kind of in a funk. It happened like off and on last week, where I was like kind of in and out of like good moods, good vibes, not good mood, not good vibes. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. But I'm trying to make the best of everything. So I think we're gonna make like 12 cookies, guys. I'm gonna show you them when they're done. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know, I need to shower after this and finish, like, I'm packed. It's literally just my toiletries. I need to make sure I have everything. Also, if you guys have like good eyeliners that you like to use, please leave them in the comments, because I was using the NYX ones. I've been using that one for the last couple years, and usually I like them and they like do no wrong, and my eyes look really good today. I'm also wearing falsies, so like if you think these are my real lashes, they are not. I just like, it's not like picking up like over like, especially, I mean, it always kind of did that where it was not very good at like over like sparkly eyeshadows. It didn't work very well over, but especially lately it's not vibing with me. So I need like a different one, and I wanted to go to the store, and I ran out of time like to do stuff, because that's what happens, you know, you just get caught up in everything and the day-to-day. But I hope you guys are having a good Valentine's Day, whatever you decided to do. It was very important for me to go see Madam Web today, because I've been like intrigued with it since like the trailer kind of came out. And I know Madam Web from like the 90s cartoons, Spider-Man, and that's like kind of where I first saw her. So I didn't really know what I was expecting with this film, like I said earlier with Dakota Johnson. Sorry, I keep going back to Madam Web, but like it's kind of just, you know, I'm a big Spider-Man girly, so we're gonna be talking about it. I don't even like know what to say other than I need to get into the comics. That's one of my goals this year, is to get more into comic book reading. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I think I'd rewatch it again. But the only thing I don't really know much about her, so like I was trying to like kind of Google up some more information. And by the way, there's literally way more people qualified than me for that. If you're on Instagram or whatever, or even on TikTok, I would highly suggest going and following Jensen Avenger. That's literally Jensen Avenger. I think it's Jensen Avenger. I'll link her below. She has really good like comic book videos, very informative, very like, if you want to know about comics, Jensen's your girl. And I just really like her content. She's super awesome. So I can't wait to hear what her thoughts are on Madam Web as well, because she posted that she went today. So I commented and was like, I can't wait to know what you thought. So I'm excited to hear what she has to say. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to fit in 3 more. It's gonna be tight, and hopefully these don't. So you guys don't know, I made these cookies on Christmas Eve. And because we used to always make cookies in my house, like for Christmas, but because my mom's been sick for like, well, unfortunately she's not here anymore, but she was sick for a long time, we weren't doing any of that. So and I just realized I'm gonna have to wash this. I'll have to have my dad run the dishwasher, it's okay. What the heck was I just wondering? Oh, we used to make cookies, and we used to have these things called Santa Bear. You guys probably have never even heard of them. Basically, there was this old mall called Hudson's that like was replaced by Macy's, and like it was a big store in Detroit where I grew up. I don't remember going there because it closed when I was really little. But my mom and grandma used to go and pick out outfits for me. But they used to have think it was like through me, I don't know if it was Hudson's or Macy's, used to have this bear called Santa Bear, and Santa Bear basically was this little bear that basically worked in Santa's workshop, and there was like a grumpy bear. I don't remember. There's like 2 or 3 of them basically. And we had like stuff, I think there was even a sleepy bear. So we even had like a stuffed animal of like these. We don't anymore because they're really old and they kind of yellowed and stuff because they were white. But basically they were really cool. And so I tried to recreate those with the old, because we have some very old cookie cutters. They turned into blobs. So take that as you will. Normally I'm a very good, I would say I'm a decent baker. Like, you know, I can follow directions. I'm not like a homemade baker. Excuse me while I wash my cookie dough off my hands. But I wouldn't say I'm like, you know, the most amazing baker, but I'm like decent. Like I don't have like a hard time following a recipe. But I put them like too close together, I guess. And so the sugar cookies, no bueno, guys. It was just, they were all over the place. It was a mess. So I did not eat those cookies. They kind of like flattened out. So here's hoping that doesn't happen to these, but I'm gonna put some like M&Ms in these as well. Now technically you would say, Alex, you can buy those with M&Ms, but they don't have like Valentine's Day ones. Who wants to do that? But no, yeah, so that's kind of like what I've been up to Valentine's Day wise. I initially had this day off, but because of stuff going on, I just didn't have, I had to rearrange my plans. My original plan was going to be, I wish that she was still here to do it, was to go watch movies with my mom and chill with her in her room all day, but she is unfortunately no longer with us, so I can't do that. But I did want to make sure that I spent it with my dad and my brother was off today, so he works at the parks, in case you guys didn't know. I think I've mentioned that before. But he was off today, so I want to make sure we all did something together before I go out of town, just for like, I'm only going to be gone for like 6 days, but you know, it's important to me to do stuff with my family. I'm very close with them. Yeah, but I'm so excited that I'm back with you guys and kind of posting and stuff. And I know that it's like, I'm not the most consistent poster, but I thank you if you have been following me and you are following and watching these videos, because it means a lot. But we're almost done with these cookies. I literally just grabbed way too many M&Ms and have to set these to the side. But yeah, I'm excited to start. I might, not 100%, but I might start these M&Ms here. I might start the next, okay, let me show you these. Look how cute they are. Oh. I'm just kidding. I think they look adorable. So hopefully they come out good. So how long does it take to bake these? I got the tub, just so you know too, because it's harder to like form with like the already pre-sized ones. And plus this is just way more fun. 12 to 13 minutes. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. So yeah, I set a timer for these because I don't want to forget. Yeah, but I figured I would just come on here. This is a very like short little vlog, but I wanted to come on and talk to you guys and you know, just kind of touch base. But I do think I'm gonna start either today or tomorrow. I haven't quite decided. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the third one. What is it? As Good as Dead. This one. I talked about it a little bit last night. That's on my list to start tonight, I think, because I don't know, like a lot of the books just haven't been hitting. I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying not to get into a slump. And I'm actually DNFing. I'll talk about it more in a little bit video, but I'll give you like a little spoiler ahead of time. I can't do Done and Dusted. I don't like it. To me, it's just so boring. Like, I just can't, guys. I can't. I've tried, I've made it like 100 pages in, and at this point, I feel like it's gonna put me into a slump, so I'd rather just stop than DNF it. But, that doesn't mean I discourage anybody else from reading it. it's just not for me. So this one, I know we talked about this last night, so this one's like on my, I'm so excited to read this. This looks like so much lengthier than the other ones too. So I'm pumped. And I also love her covers, they're just amazing. And then this Tokyo Ever After book is also on mine. Like I told you, I got the second one, and so I don't know how much I'm gonna be reading because we have a few plans, but I'm hopefully gonna see I have one living grandmother left, hoping I can stop by and see her too when we're up in Michigan. But yeah, I don't know. I am just trying to kind of get through life one day as it is, but I'm going to hit pause on this for a few minutes until we'll come back like when the cookies are done. Okay? We've got a minute. Sorry, I put the thing away that oh, let me fix you guys. I put the thing away that I was using, so I have to, after I take the cookies out and show you guys, I gotta get on with finishing up. I gotta edit this video, put it up for you guys to view while I'm out. And then, yeah, that'll be it for me. I should be posting like when I come back, so, but you guys will at least have these couple of videos, you know, while I'm out. But yeah, I'm excited. My dad is gonna be watching my pets, so that'll be good. And then, and my cat loves him. Lorelai is obsessed with my dad, so she will be pretty pleased, to say the least. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm like at a loss for words here. All right, and it's time to get the cookies, so let me pause this for a sec and then I'll grab the cookie. You guys are gonna laugh hysterically. Literally the same thing happened again. Also, my baking tray was probably too small, but like, look, giant cookies. Oh well, we tried. They looked cute for the time being, but they did not turn out as cute. But that's okay, we'll let these cool and we'll eat them. But that is then gonna be it for me for this vlog. I thank you for these chaotic ones. I promise we'll get back to more regularly scheduled programming. Thank you for bearing with me, and thank you for watching my channel. I hope you have a good night, good morning, good day, whatever time you're watching this. And please ignore my non-aesthetic background back there, as part of the ones we will be talking about when I get back, is to fix up my apartment. So, but I love you guys. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day, and remember that you matter more than anyone else, so self-love always comes first, and I'm not the greatest at that, but I hope you guys have a good morning, good night, good day, whatever time you decide to watch this. And if no one has told you today, happy Valentine's Day. I love you, I appreciate you, and I see you. Bye guys.